Hey guys, today Quest Druid video, Quest Druid guide. I have a very nice match prepared for you. You definitely have to watch it. It was the first game that I recorded for Quest Druid guide and insane, it worked completely perfect out. Today I want to talk a little bit about a deck. Is my fave deck at the moment, maybe together with Death Rattle Rogue. So definitely big recommendation to play it. Here you can see the deck list that I play at the moment, so definitely that's the deck list that I would recommend you. But if we look into the deck list here right now, wait a moment, if you look on the replay, then definitely you can see there are also some other deck lists around. Let us go Diamond through Legends. So yeah, you see other deck lists around. I think this is the one that I play as far as I can see it here exactly. So there are only slight differences. Do you need the Mark of the Spike Shell? In my opinion, definitely not. It can save you very nice. Sometimes if you give it to one of the Crypt Keepers, it also can be a decent buff, just a +2/+2 of one of the other minions, but for sure together with the Crypt Keeper it can be very nice. Some other decks have the Widowbloom Seedman inside. I don't like it so much in this deck, to be honest. I cannot even explain you exactly why. It just doesn't work out for me. If you face a lot of aggressive decks like Imp Warlock, Acro Frosticate, then definitely a Spammy Arcanist is a big option. What is here then outside? Let me see what is here outside. Here's a zombie inside, also for early aggressiveness. What is here then not in the deck? Let me see. Here's also Cold Tooth Mine for definitely getting. Here's the note. The Crypt Keepers are not inside. Here's the Anubrican. Also, other thing could be the Underking. The Underking definitely also nice armor, but 7 mana. It can take very long that you can play them, depending on how easy you can ramp up. So matchups, Diamond through Legend. So that is a nice database, as you can see here. Definitely good matchups against most DKs. That makes the deck very strong. Also good matchups against the Demon Hunters decks that see play. Hunter, also good matchups. The two matchups are like 50-50, but okay, you know, other Quest Hunters, very good matchup, and so on and so on, because of your big amount of armor that you can create with the deck. Other Druid decks, Ram Druid, okay, you are favored because I guess they maybe are too slow. Ram Druid is not a good deck at the moment, but strangely it sees a lot of play here. Mage decks, Paladin, sadly Paladin sees a lot of play at the moment, and 25% win rate is devastating. Rogue is okay. You mostly see Thief Rogue, as you can see, very good for you. Death Rattle Rogue, I think, is in my opinion the second most seen one. Whatever is the reason that here it's showing different, but okay. Also 50-50. Priest, Undead Priest also sees kind of a lot of play, thanks God. Priest is not the most favorite class of all the people, but yeah, you can see it. Warlock decks, you definitely have two Warlock decks that you are struggling here. This one because it's so aggressive, Spamming Arcanist can help, or this other zombie thing. Yeah, Shaman decks are fine. Evolve Shaman, don't see that much play anymore, but it's still good. So 50-50, and Warrior, we don't talk about Warrior here, they are not existing, so that's it. Mulligan Guide is pretty easy. I would okay, I don't have Wild Growth. Let me see if we can go into the deck that I play, if that makes sense, if there's enough data. Yeah, as you can see it here, I always would keep the deck, the quest. I see no reason to mulligan the quest away. There are some decks that have the Trog inside, you know. Trog can cause a little bit of trouble early. Then it's your decision if you directly play it, but I think I would keep the quest. It's mostly helpful, and then I guess I don't have to explain that Guff is another card that you usually should keep. I keep often Rake, or I think it's called pronounced Rake, especially when I know what minions the opponent can have. That helps a lot early game to transition into turn 3, 4, 5. Park Panda also very good, but just in my opinion, I only keep the Quest and Guff. Everything else I usually mulligan away. The only other things that I said could be Rake, could be a Nourish, but más o menos. So win condition is definitely, you have a little bit of a different win conditions. One win condition can just be that the enemy loses all his steam, his power, because you have a lot of armor generation. You have armor through the quest, you have armor through Feral Rage. Feral Rage can also give, maybe if you choose here the attack, you can get the second choose one with your Half Maker, for example. You get here another, you get here armor, you get here armor. So you have a lot of things. You get here armor. Astalor second step can give you armor. The quest at the end can give you armor that is often played with Brand, what means 16 armor. Depending on what you choose with Moonlight Guidance, you can get another good amount of armor. So a lot of armor possible, which can just exhaust the enemy's attack. So some people just surrender, concede after 5, 6, 7 turns when they think they made some wrong decisions. They lost all their steam. They have maybe only 2 cards in hand, and you have, I don't know, 55 HP, 30 normal HP, 25 armor or something like this. What is definitely possible. So yeah, that is one way to win a game with the deck. Not the most exciting one, definitely, but it's a way. The other way is definitely through the quest, and then you play the quest at the end with Bran, which leads you to 16 armor and 16 attack with your hero, depending if you have maybe other things that you can play, could be even more. So that could be definitely easily a turn that makes 20 damage just from your hero. So that is a very nice chance. The other combo is then usually playing the, depending on how much mana you have, if you have 11 mana or more, or if you have 10 mana and Innervate, and you will see that in the game that I will show you, then it's definitely the combo that you usually play first. Bran, and then you play Anub'arak Khan, and then you play the last state of Astalor, or the second last state. You have enough then to play them. So it's no worry if you get 16 armors here from the Anub'arak Khan that you play double. If you play the second stage of Astalor, yeah, it would cost you first 5 armor, but you get another 5 armor. So also this is helping you so that you will not lose the armor there, and then you can 2 times play the last stage of Astalor, and Astalor then makes not 14 damage in that case, it makes 28 because of you have Bran on the field, and 2 times 28 damage, we talk about 56 damage. Yeah, it gets divided on certain amount of mobs and the enemy hero, but 56 damage in 1 turn is completely crazy. And maybe you even have other things on board, or your hero that has attack, whatever. So this is the OTK usually. That's what you should aim for. That's the best way to close the game, the most exciting way. So that's the best one. But like I said, you also have other options. If you lose a Bran, definitely that makes the game more hard, but just 1 Astalor is fine. 1 Anub'arak Khan, you can cheat the Crypt Keepers out with armor. I think also in the game that you will see, I think I play a Crypt Keeper on turn 3 if I'm not wrong. So 4/6 with Taunt on turn 3 can also be already devastating. You have a lot of damage with your hero through Park Panda, Feral Rage, Rake, and Pounce, and so on and so on. So you can definitely also manage to win a game with those kind of things. You don't need always to have the OTK, but the OTK is the best way to close the game out, definitely. But also other ways possible. The game is, in my opinion, the deck is, in my opinion, pretty well rounded. It makes a lot of fun to play. Like I said, the quest, yes, keep it, work on it, but usually you should not think like, oh, I need to finish the quest, I need to finish the quest. Like, you have to think maybe like a quest warrior, like whatever. So it's not like the first prio. It's definitely good. It definitely gives you another chance in the end game, especially with Bran, that you get 16. You play an 8/8, you get 16 armor, you get 16 damage in combination with Bran, so would lead also to a win. Like I said, you will see a game against Blood TK, as far as I know. Was my first game that I recorded to show it in the guide, so I'm pretty happy about it. It worked perfectly out, perfectly. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Have fun with the deck, have fun at the ladder. See you, bye bye. Alright, guys, Quest Druid. I want to make here a super quick guide for Quest Druid. So we play a game, and I will show you also the cards, the different deck lists that are existing and stuff like this, a little bit how to play the deck. Yeah, so let's hope for a kind of a short match. Deck lists I think I will show you before, so this game you will see after the talk about the deck. I usually keep the quest always. I see no reason to not keep it, in my opinion. Definitely, yeah, keep the quest. That's important in my opinion. It's not a priority to go for the quest during the game, just to be honest. It's more for helping you to scale into the late game then, or mid-late game. It's not a really late game deck, don't get me wrong. So against the Ram Druid, you definitely don't have the same late game than them. We don't have here a lot. Definitely we can kill some minions if he plays them. That's a good thing. This is one that I don't like to kill so much, but I think in that case we progress for the quest, because also we get 5 armor. That makes here this cost 2/1. That is definitely pretty good. On turn 3 a 4/6 with taunt, so very nice combo here. Only a good minion if you can have the battle cry, otherwise it's the 3 mana at 3/4, which is bad, not super bad, but bad. Okay, sadly had a very good card against this minion on the hand, but it's fine. What we get? Bran, definitely good for our Nubricant combo, so let's see what we get here. That's a very strong card in the deck overall. We get 3 attack, that is good. We clear the board, he gets a card, but okay, this is how it is. I would like to get now Guff or Nourish to translate better into the late game. Yes, only 4 mana, or has he already 5? Ah, he has 5, yeah, he's done. I have the card. No, I was expecting something like this, that's why I asked. Not a bad thing, but yeah. If you have these two turns on a row on the field, it's very strong, very strong. Oh, not the best card. Let's get some armor. I mean, it makes him a corpse, but what should I do? go. Okay, could be not bad if we get the right thing. I take this. Okay, nice scale. Okay, we have a little bit more options now, especially here we have draw 3 cards for 3 mana, which is just insane. Scale, good like always in the past. I'm a little bit scared about his patchwork, but I have 3 minions, 2 of them are kind of necessary in the deck. Yes, you have also other options, but those are definitely the best ones. Got a lot of damage, but that is still fine. I play definitely first this here, there is no other choice. Have to clear his board here. I think I will draw 3 cards, or... Yeah, I think I will draw 3 cards. It's definitely very strong at this point. Not the best cards, but okay. We have now a lot of choices. We are here on 4, but we can definitely advance, and then we could make the... We were lucky, guys, we were lucky. Perfect. Okay. Nourish or... Nah, makes not a lot of sense. Right, I think, yeah. Okay, let's go for an Astalor, and we have 2 of them. That is definitely very strong. Also a little bit less scared now about patchwork, if he can create another patchwork. And we should have now the combo, right? Oh no, we have 2 less. 2 less. We only get 8 armor. We would use here 3 of the armor if we, because we don't have 11 and we don't. Oh, sad, but okay. I played him 2 times here. We know now that I have 2 times the big Astal on hand, but okay, that doesn't matter a lot at this moment. I hope he destroys the minion and not my armor, and then he is down. Sadly, I would need an inner weight, or I would need more mana than... Yeah, that is fine. Oh, nice. And that is the combo that we all, I guess, wanted to see. I guess the perfect game to show it was not planned. It's the first game that I record. That's quite funny. Yeah, and that's it. We could even play the bear and then that's it. Very nice game. You see the power of Druid, Quest Druid in that case. The quest was not that important. What gave us the quest? Definitely another option with our beer. Let us... I cut it here quick and then I talk in front about the game. No, let us talk right now about it. Or no, I do it different, sorry.